This is the other shelf, the smaller shelf. That's a knee, so ignore the knee. So resting on top of everything, is this Bronze Age of DC Comics by Paul Levitz. Covers 1979 to 1984. Nice cover by Neil Adams. So if you're a geek and into like comic history, especially DC, like I am, I highly recommend it. It's got some really fantastic illustrations in there. So moving on, this is predominantly 2000 AD. Smattering of other companies on here. So we've got the Sarge, which I've shown before in a haul. Brass Sun, which is a great series by Ian Edgerton and Ian J. Coulbard. And it's Brass Sun, Wheel of Worlds, really elegant, classic sci-fi story. Goes in very unexpected directions. Highly recommend it. It is available on 2000AD.com and I'm sure also Amazon and other booksellers. And then Thistlebone 1 and 2. One of the best horror comics I've read in years. Do yourself a favour, buy that. Gorgeous artwork. Really, really nice quality writing and story. And then Call the Viking, which I'll do an overview of this sometime because it's amazing, gorgeous artwork, and it's by Don Lawrence, who did the Trigger Empire. This was what he did before then, and later on Michael Moorcock wrote the comic, which will be in volume 2. Oof. And then we got Maize by Arthur Anson and Alan Grant. Just a mind-blowing, great fantasy science fiction story. And then Summer Magic, which was done way before Harry Potter. Interesting, about a boy magician yet again. Shows you, I really don't think J.K. Rowling's all that original. You've got Timothy Hunter as well, who's out before that. She must have had some inkling that they were available. And then possibly one of the finest comics ever written from 2000 AD, Nemesis the Warlock. This is the Deviant edition, which was the colour Eagle comics from years ago, which they've released in this nice luxury hardback. Then Third World War, what I mentioned a few episodes ago. Then Kingmaker, which is a sci-fi slant on fantasy, well worth a read. Chopper by Brendan McCarthy. And Chopper, of course, is the surfer from the Judge Dredd universe. Strontium Dog, the first 5 volumes, classic 2000 AD action with amazing art, predominantly by Carlos Esquera. Butterman, very, very stylish thriller from 2000 AD. Rogue Trooper, the best futuristic war comic. And then Lawless, what I covered a while ago. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Crisis of Infinite Earths, love the artwork. The story is not aged well, but it's essential nevertheless. Down H for Hero, I don't think this gets enough love. I'll do a review of this at some point. And this is by China Melville, amazing golfer, and some really nice art in there as well. And then I've got this big boy, complete year 1 Doctor Who. I actually got this for only £9.99. Look on Forbidden Planet if you're in the UK, and they have this in the sale. They might still do. Well worth getting, normally it's £40. And then Milligan McCarthy, which is a review of, just perfection. And then Nocturnal's Omnibus Volume 1 by Dan Burton. And then going down we have, by the way, Batman and good old Harley. We've got some EC goodness, Weird Science, and Two Tales from the Crypt. And then we've got a book what not many people know about, which I'll do an overview at some point because it's just an indie classic which doesn't get enough love. That's Reed Fleming, World's Toughest Milkman. And then got my Tom King books, Strange Adventures, Rorschach, Mr. Miracle, and then the Amiga Men. And then following that, got some Neil Gaiman goodies, Death and the Sandman complete series, and got Deadpool doing what Deadpool does, and the Hulk having a bit of a hissy fit because he's a prima donna. got Sandman again. And then Action Comics, that's the start of Philip Kennedy Johnson's run, which I get the floppies of now. Deceased Books 1 and 2. Got the new series in volume 1, issue 1 in floppies. With Strode, fantastic. From Image. These are a lot of Image ones here now. Righteous First for Vengeance. Noctera volumes 1 and 2. Geiger, the special, and the first 6 issues by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. Heavy Liquid by Paul Pope. And then we've got some Buziak books. Awesome Lands 1 and 2. Aerosmith, one of the best comics ever created. I love that series. Astro City Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming out this week. Once Future Volumes 1 to 4. Heartbeat from Boom as well. Strangers Over East Berlin. Lila Star, classic, amazing, fantastic, of course. It's by Ramvi. Ramvi. Proctor Valley by Grant Morrison. Berserker. House of Slaughter Volume 1. Something is Killing Children Volume 4. And then the Deluxe book Volume 1, which covers the first 3 volumes. And then we've got Ghost World, Patience, David Boring, Velvet Glove, all by Dan Clowes. And hiding at the bottom are a load of Buffy books, all the Boom ones. Okay, and hiding stacks up here is Yurusei Yatsura, one of the funniest mangas ever created. I've got the first 10 volumes, I think. So yeah, that's the end of video 3, if you count the introduction. And that's a kettle, and that's a bicky jar. So I shall now stop this one, and volume 3 or 4, whichever way you look at it, will be coming next.